Hi everyone, so I'm just going to talk you through a few fire safety things and then also about how to build a fire as well. So to start with, make sure wherever you're building your fire is safe and you have permission as well. So we are in the lovely Lapwing Lodge at the top of East Renfrewshire, and the Scouts have of course given us permission to be here. We're in a nice open space. I'm actually going to be building the fire in the fire circle that's here, so I know that's fine. If you're at home and you don't have a fire circle in your back garden, then if you have a chimney or a fire pit, that's ideal. You can also use something like a metal colander to contain your fire. That can be really useful because it means all your wood and everything stays inside, and also the holes means there's lots of aeration, which is what you need for a fire. So wherever you are, make sure it's nice and open, it's safe, there's no overhanging trees, and that you have permission. Make sure also that you're nice and safe. So we have a fire bucket here, so it's just a bucket full of water. So in case of small burns, I can look after myself, and if I need to put out the fire quickly, I can do that as well. Now when you make a fire, you want to make sure that you have everything you need. So I've got a lovely wood pile next to me with some kindling and newspaper, fire lighters which are homemade, some matches and small bits of wood up to larger logs that I will burn in the end as well. Make sure that when you're making a fire, you're nice and safe in and of yourself. So I'm just knelt on a little pad to make sure all the rocks don't dig into my knees. And I'm sat back on my feet, such that my weight is behind me. So even though I'm leaning a bit forward to actually like strike the match or the steel, I can always quickly move away. So you want to make sure you're not leaning over too much. So now that you know a little bit about the safety and where to have a fire, make sure that you have permission of whoever it is, you have all the equipment available, and what we're going to do next is show you how to build and start a fire. So I've got my fire lighter, I've got my wood, I've got my little scraps as well, and now I've got my flint and my steel, and I'm going to strike these to try and make sparks. Okay, so now that that's caught, we're just going to make sure that the fire lighter has caught as well. And these sort of curly bits that we have, we're going to put these in the flame as well to make sure that it slowly builds up. So when we build a fire, we want to start with small bits and work larger and larger so that everything catches. You don't want to crowd the fire, because for a fire you need the fuel, which is the wood, and lots of air coming through as well.